world, Lady Megaloo Corio here, and there has been a Pokemon Direct, and I don't have my PC yet, it's still in shipping. So you can enjoy the Pokemon plushies here while I go over what we've got. And blinking heck, we have a lot. We've got new Pokemon, new layouts, new gyms, and even a whole new way to battle. It's something quite incredible. So to go over the new Pokemon first, but starting with the smaller ones, we've got things like sheep, we've got flowers, we've got this cool little turtley thing, and I'll go over names as well, don't worry. Like, we've even got one evolution. So one of the first new Pokemon is called Rulu. It's a tiny little extra fluffy sheep. And we're not talking like Mareep fluffy, we are talking like this thing is basically a cloud on legs, which is adorable. Sorry, I would show up images, but I don't have my video editing software or anything like that, unfortunately, because everything is in shipping right now. Dreadnought is the turtley thing. Apparently, it's really tough for new trainers to handle, so I look forward to seeing if that's a mechanic or whether it just says like there's some of the other Pokemon. Corviknight is a giant flying blackbird. Totally cool. Possibly related to the ravens of oh god, I'm from England, I should remember this. Tower London ravens, there we go. Now Corviknight can be used as a taxi service around the Galar region, which is going to be useful. But Corvi means raven, and Knight is spelt with a K like knights of old, so it's probably a reference to the Tower of London. Gossiflora is a tiny little flower thing. I'm not sure if it's part fairy, it's definitely at least grass. Could be fairy, don't know, we weren't given any of the typings. And it evolves into Eldegoss, which kind of looks like a dandelion clog, which is pretty sweet, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of glad we got dandelions. So now we've got legendaries. So the two new legendaries have been announced, and I think either we've got a wolf for sword and a lion for shield, or we've got two wolves. One with sword, one for sword, one with shield. The shield one is called Zamazenta, and it's got this giant sword shield for a mane, which is why I think it might be a lion. Like, it is huge, absolutely huge. Rosacien is the sword wolf, which I am adoring. I totally want it. I totally want sword as my main game. So that's our two new legendaries. Again, I wish I could show you images, but unfortunately, you know, computer issues. So the wild area is between cities. It's basically your routes, you're traveling, you can explore the water, the mountains, pretty much everything. And it looks like it's done in the Breath of the Wild layout. Like, I reckon they've used the Breath of the Wild engine to make this world, and the Pokemon are roaming around in it, which is pretty awesome, which means you can go out and find them. And speaking of things in the wild area, this takes me into Dynamax battles. So Dynamax battles are this absolutely ginormous Pokemon battles that you can make a Pokemon be huge. And I'm like huge, not just a little bit big. And so gym leaders will Dynamax, you can Dynamax, it's only once per battle, and your Pokemon revert after 3 turns. All your moves turn into max moves and it boosts your stats, but again, it's only for those 3 turns. In the wild place, though, you can get what's called max raid battles. And max raid battles are the enemy Pokemon is Dynamaxed for the whole battle, and you can do it with up to 4 players, locally or online, which is pretty awesome. If your team emerges victorious, you get a catch chance for that Pokemon, which I really like. The weather and the area you're in will affect what Pokemon turn up in the max raid battles. So I'm looking forward to kind of exploring the entire world and seeing what we can get, although I'm a little bit worried about the possibility of there not being any backup for max raid battles in the most obscure places on the map. Or possibly that might be where the rarest thing starts, that's where everyone goes. Like, you can't tell. Sorry. So, NPCs that we've been introduced to. The current champion, who is Leon, he's undefeated. He kind of looks like he's wearing a crown. He is the most prominent trainer in the Galar region. And Galar basically treat Pokemon battles like sporting events. Like, the gyms are stadiums, like football slash soccer stadiums. And they are rammed for gym battles. So, and this guy is basically the most prominent trainer in all of Galar. So, everyone knows him. His little brother, Hop, I'm not quite sure why he's called Leon, his brother's called Hop. That's a silly name. He wants to be a champion like his big brother. He is our rival. He starts his journey at the same time we do. Yes, that is a plant. It is very cute. So he is our rival. Our professor is a little old lady called Professor Magnolia, which I think is adorable. And her granddaughter, I'm not sure if it's Lonnie or Sonny or Sonia. I thought I heard Sonia. I'm pretty sure I heard Sonia. It's her granddaughter. She helps research. She's basically her assistant. And then we actually have the name of one of the gym leaders and their Dynamax. So the grass gym leader is called Milo, and he Dynamaxes an Eldegoss, which also confirms the Eldegoss being a grass type thing. And here's where it gets interesting. Gym stadiums are in special locations on the map where you can still Dynamax. So the gym leaders will Dynamax a Pokemon, and you will be able to do so as well. And that will affect the excitement levels in the stadium. I don't know whether that's going to have an effect on the gameplay, or whether it helps like your fame spread through the region or something. But they very specifically mentioned that, so I'm thinking there might be a gameplay mechanic in there somewhere. Finally, I am really happy to announce that there will be a worldwide release on November 15th of this year. And that's right, November 15th, worldwide release. So everyone will be able to get this game. There won't be any issues with that. And so looking forward to getting a hold of it and streaming it for you guys. And hopefully by the time the next lot of news comes out, I will actually have access to my PC again. So thank you very much for having patience with me. I apologise again that there hasn't been any images. But hey, you got to see some cute plushies and oh my gosh, just news. And this is Lady Mega Lucario signing out. Bye guys!